When you go to Menards in early November, you may notice a few subtle changes to the store's layout. Near the cash registers now, you'll be able to find an aisle filled with ceramic Christmas houses that light up and move. The giant front yard inflatables have changed from spooky jack-o'-lanterns and skeletons to snowmen and Santa. And more importantly, the aisle on the other side of the holiday village has gone from pool chemicals to toy trains. I've done a few other videos about Menards O-gauge trains and storefronts. You'll see one or two of those same buildings here again, but now, unlike before, the majority of the models on display have been hooked up to a power supply. The black background within the shelves gives a much better indication of how these would look on a layout in a darkened room. $44.49 after rebate seems like a pretty good deal for a gas station with LED lighting and 2 vehicles. The County Suites Hotel also looks good with over 50 LEDs and an animated sign. I think Menards likes gas stations. This is a different style than the earlier one for Texaco. But a few years back, this same model was decorated for Ray's Wreckers, who also sold Texaco brand gasoline. It's not a bad thing that Menards comes up with variations of the same building. In fact, I think it could be an interesting subsection for collectors. Between the animations, the figures, the vehicles, and other details, plus the lighting, these all do a pretty good job of keeping your attention. I've featured Schneider Freight and Grandpa Jack's Hobby Shop before, but not while showing off their LEDs. Now, the Caboose Coffee Shop is relatively new, at least to me. I haven't seen it before in Menards' train section. It has the color scheme of a Starbucks, so it has a familiar feel. It also reuses some elements from other Menards models, but they're put together in a way that's fresh. That's a pretty smart use of your resources. The Rocket Diner has been around a while too, but I'd never seen it with all of its lights before. I especially like the animated diner sign. And pay attention to the locomotive shell here, because if you do, then you're likely to appreciate the smooth segue into the next two items from Menards. So it's finally here in stores. I guess that means that all of the beta test versions are finished, and Menards' first motorized locomotives are widely available. And this is nice. It's not just the diesel, but a complete set that you could open up on Christmas morning, set the track up around the tree, and start playing. It's only pulling one car, a caboose, but you do get the locomotive with wireless remote control, the power supply, and enough tubular track to form a 36-inch by 46-inch oval, which is a good starting point. Some of you probably already knew about this. I'm thinking of my friend Mark from Mark's Lionel Trains, who knows more about Menards products than I ever will. But this Union Pacific set was a complete surprise to me. I think it's exactly like the Santa Fe unit, but with a different paint scheme. And I'm hopeful that Menards will offer other road names in the future. I'm pretty sure that they will. Who knows? This could become the next generation of collectible diesels, like Lionel's classic F3s. The two new complete train sets are sweet, but I think those locomotives are strong enough to pull more than just a caboose. I always like to see flat cars with military vehicles on board, and I admire the strong patriotic theme that runs through the graphics of so many of Menards' paint schemes. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this has been Bob's Workshop. Merry Christmas.